Lady, what is it you seek, my child? Your efforts have helped illuminate the entire province. I trust by now you've achieved a higher comprehension of love. Carry the blessings of Mara with you so the rest of the province may shine with her glories. Riften is drowning in a sea of sin and wickedness, and it's my... All I need is a messenger to bring her words to these poor... Oh my, how wonderful! Lady Mara... Here you are. Now make sure you give out every single one. We can't afford to... Almost anyone in Riften is in dire need of those missives. A word of advice. Keep away from the keep and the city guards. They follow their own path and have already forsaken her. What do you need, my friend?
What's going on,
You represent Mara now. Set an example for all.
What a boring conversation. Yes. What a boring conversation.
Greetings, honored friend. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditions. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mine. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? Thank you. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless... Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the... A few months ago, it was Troll Fats. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild.
This freedom of a Morrowind Rift. How?
It's so good to see you again.
Fine jewelry here. Safe travels, Landstrider.
What a boring conversation.
What brings you to Balamon today? Repair? Thank you for the blessing. I'll put this to good use.
Oh, okay.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the
Working
difference.
at the... Oh, interesting. I'll read it this evening. Remain vigilant, and don't trust anyone.
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so
Safe
bad?
travels, Landstrider.
Until next time.
You gonna buy something? Or just here for training? Otherwise, move on. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it. Buy some armor and
Need
live to tell
something?
about it.
I'd be a lot
What a
warmer and a
boring
lot happier with a belly full
To oblivion with all of you! You rich piles of dung walking
My
by us
gold
like
is
we're
the
not
best
there,
in all of
pretending
Skyrim.
we don't exist.
Always as fresh as the
dare
day
you.
it was collected.
20 people.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Please. Please, I need but a septum.
Need
A
something?
septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
I've never seen wolves.
Well met. Thank you. I'll share this with Eren. I was adventuring in the... when the Colossus... It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer bomb. I must have collapsed. Because the next thing I remember is Eren
Niall
standing
told me.
over me,
Niall's...
tending to my wounds.
I visit the temple sometimes, but perhaps not often enough. Thanks for bringing this to me.
I presume. Excellent. I needed some more kindling for my kitchen hearth. I
Watch
believe
yourself
we're
around
done.
here. Be safe.
As
soon as I do, you have a few meat in you. Why hire a common soldier to protect you when you can have a master of the
Welcome to the
arcane?
Bee. Interesting. I'll look it over. I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, in Black Marsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask. Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 2 of the gems. The ones on the outside represent the couple. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. 3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lachance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with... Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine,
What is it with you and all these
brandy,
questions?
Flynn, and
Very well.
Sujama.
Ask away.
Blessings of Mara upon you. Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple. Of course. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. Of course. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. Thank you. I can promise you that this... Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. May you return to her
What's your problem?
benevolence and safety. Still alive in a gout of
Until
arcane
next time.
fire.
Looking for work? I need some... Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. I hold my own beliefs, but thanks anyway. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely no idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff? Well, come back when you do, my friend. Come back when you do. If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Look, the only religion I believe in is the good old septum. Everything else is junk. The city guard has been tearing Riften apart, looking for the source of our skooma problem. I'd hate to... Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the... Head north. Else you could go see the Jarl's Wizard. The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside.
What is it with you and all these questions? Very well. Ask away. All right, I'll entertain you a bit more.
If
Go
you're...
on.
Mara this and Mara that. Where is she when hundreds of Stormcloaks are dying for no good reason? They mean to take our history. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial Dogs. And by Talos, I'll not lose. Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago. When the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim, she served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that... It didn't matter. The Imperial... And that's why I won't rest easy. Until every single Imperial soldier joins her. And Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim.
Well met. And how can I help you?
Yeah. I knew that stupid kid would try. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. All right, all right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each other again. Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back. Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Lady Mara's messenger returns. What can I help you with, my child?
What do you
Mara's
want?
messenger returns.
Yes.
What can I help
If you're looking for...
What a
Are
boring
you serious?
conversation.
You're as crazy as Mara.
Set an example.
Excuse
for
me.
all.
Don't even think about it.
Beautiful baubles.
Rolly's around somewhere, planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara.
I trust you aren't considering any thievery.
I never should have. Don't even think about it.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Relka.
Have you met? I used to live... Oh, well, thank you. I'll try and read this if I can. Thanks for your business.
Come to see Balliman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Balliman took me in and has been so kind to me.
The forge knows
I
the
don't know why,
difference.
but he thinks I could be a great blacksmith like him. won't get away with that. Get away from me. Have you met Balaam? I'm his apprentice. He's teaching me all about being a blacksmith.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
What brings you to Balamon today? Repair? Purchase?
Have you met... Oh, well, thank you. I'll try and read this if I can. I used to live at the orphanage here in Riften. Grelad said my ma and my da left me there when I was a baby. They didn't want me.
Oh.
Thanks for your visit. Have you met Balaam? I'm his apprentice.
Oh.
Here. Rella the
What do you want? Unless Mara wishes to come down and help me with these urchins, I don't really give a damn about her blessings.
It's too bad the like some stranger just hanging around. Adopted. Not that I care. I'd be the best son ever. My parents dropped me off here a year ago. But they're coming back to get me. They said so.
You really shouldn't be here. I'm sorry, but the children aren't up for adoption right now. You should go.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Gleaming gemstones over here.
Buy some armor and let to tell about it. Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
All meats guaranteed, clean and free from rock joint.
Looking to stay alive? Buy some
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
My mind is on my experiment. Whatever you're peddling, I'm not buying. I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent. But I fear my errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 deaths. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for... That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart... We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony. The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinct... Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Huh. My family. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and... If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud. Any luck gathering those ingredients? Sorry, just thinking about my experiments. My experiments can't be completed.
I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to... In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore Stone. You would? Speak to Filnyar in Shore Stone. He's got some... Never read anything from the temple before. I suppose that when Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, the dirt, the moisture... But that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. I know. I've picked... I wish Elgrim had... Oh, no. I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim... He's been gushing about how talented Ingen is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing. So he focuses a lot of attention on her. Have you managed to make it out to Shore Stone? road to Shore Stone. Could be dangerous.
You here for lessons? Like, I've no time for Marla or Mara or whatever her name is. There's work to be done. Oh, so you're an alchemist then? Yes, goodbye.
Any luck gathering those ingredients?
You thieving little elf!
Sorry. Just thinking
You have
about
committed
my
crimes
experience.
against Skyrim and her people.
Any luck gathering those ingredients?
If you're looking for something? This heap of matchsticks is what everyone calls the bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn for tourists. Of course not. My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap. Huh? Oh, sure, whatever. I prefer Dibella's teachings myself. There's a college. The Jarl's Court wizard was taught there. That one's full of secrets. Yes?
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore. Sure, leave. Not like you care. The bunkhouse work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. So now I'm stuck living here while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm. To rub her nose. Actually, there is. But I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of... If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well... Oh, this is... You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Thank you. Blessings upon you, too. Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours. Huh? Any luck getting the marks from those... Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore. The bunkhouse isn't an inn. I'd recommend the Bee and Barb. Oh, did you need something? Need something?
If you're looking for a bed, this is the wrong place. You looking for something or what?
Oh. I'm right behind you. Still here. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then.
Oi, कहाँ? Stairs.
Still here. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow.
bully's around somewhere. Planning to feed the poor with his nonsense about Mara. You're as good at...
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, what do you want? What's this nonsense? Bah! Yes, sirrah. You're crazy. How dare you make such an accusation? You aren't making any sense. Hand what over? Well, that was important. Need something?
Not really my usual read, but I'll give it a try. It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not... Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised. My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course.
Give him one
If your allegiance lies with the Empire,
and if he
we
still
haven't much to
refuses,
discuss.
Then put the thumbscrews on him and hit him.
I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just, I don't understand how paper will help the dregs of this city, but suit yourself.
I presume you're bothering
You
me
do
for
well
a good
to remember
reason.
who's
May their souls find their way to Sovngarde!
Take it easy, Father. You're making a scene.
I'll
What in the
rest
name of
easy
oblivion
when
do
we've
you want?
driven every last Imperial pig back
New in
across the
thank you.
Gerald
Blessings of Mara upon you as well.
Do me the honor I deserve as your father.
Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery.
Yes, Father.
Started out with a single fishing pole, and now... Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nor thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree. Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of war's driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help. Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such... We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become... I tried to include her in my lessons from Mara Mall over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh? There's nothing... If you're hungry, Marisa... I have no idea what you're talking about. I'd never... Hand what over. I have no idea what you're talking about. What do you need? I have no idea what you're... Look, it was one night, okay? I think she slipped something in my drink. Just take this damn thing. I never want to see it again. I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word... If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase. Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Remember
you're
to
looking for a
I'm
challenge,
afraid I can't help you
what
much.
do you want? And what might you need? Lady Maven could... She's always welcome in Mistveil Keep. Between you and me, I'm pretty sure... I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few... Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do, despite all... Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never... And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture? You're crazy. How... If word gets around that I betted her, they'll lose all respect for me at the meadery. Take the mark if you want it. It's not worth all this hassle anyway. Needs... Aye, I suspected as much, but I've never been able to catch that little sneak with proof.
No fucking snake. I ain't no snake.
You caught me at a bad time. What?
Ah, fuck off.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
What do you... Lady Mara's messenger returns. What can I help you with, my child? Oh, splendid. Just splendid. Mara smiles upon us this day. Allow me to give you her gift. A true blessing to aid you in times of need. Despair not. Her warmth will protect you always. Good journey, my child. Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence.
I've been looking for you. Got something. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. I have to one. What the? Dragonborn do. Once he's sucked by the Greybeard. Can the Thune be caught like in? By order of the Jarl, stop right...